What's around, everybody? This is going to be a pick a card reading, but it's going to be by the elements. So you're going to pick a card based on fire, or based on water, or air, or earth, whichever one resonates with you. And this is a reading about you and your relationships. So, do they love you for you or something else? Is it something else? Is there another reason why you are in a relationship with them? Is it another reason why they consider you of value? Is it just simple because they love who you are and what you do in every facet of you? Or is it because of something else? There's some underlying intentions there. So we're doing a pick a card based on element. I'm going to lay the cards down, 4 of them, and based on what you choose, that's going to be, hey, they want to holler right now. That's going to be the answer that you might need confirmation on, because I have a feeling you already know. Okay, so if you can just stare at the elements, and whichever one resonates with you, that's going to be the card that I will read for you. So it doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, what house you have Aquarius in, none of that. We're going based on which element you resonate with. All right, and this is a reading for, are they with you because they love you for who you are? Or are they messing with you for some other reason? All right, so that's the question. Let's get started. All right, for those who resonated with the element of fire, shout out to Empress Phoenix Fire. Yeah, so the answer is yes. They do love, you for you. And they do love what you have to contribute, because this seems what the relationship is all about. But the reason why it works, because it's not like a using energy, like, this person, organization, or whoever I'm associated with, whatever I'm looking at this reading for and about, because I'm feeling some type of way right now or not. You just want to confirm, and this is confirming yes, you know what I mean? And the foundation of it is work, but it don't necessarily have to be work in the way that we were trained to look at work as bad. This is pleasurable work. You know what I mean? This interests both of y'all, and it's on the same page, same goal, same structure, going down the same road, but the others, or the association, or that person, is loving what you bring to the table, and you loving what they bring to the table, and you in awe. You might have seen in the movies if you never experienced it in your life, or you might have seen it in someone else's life if you haven't experienced it in your life, where two people they complement each other so well, or an organization that has a group of people in it, everybody in that round table complements each other so well, and it's just like a back and forth. And each time they go back and forth, even if it's an argument, it's a pleasurable argument, because at the end of the argument, it might get you some hot sex, but it's gonna build to something else. You know what I mean? And even if it's not a sexual relationship, it could be a business partner. It could be, an organization or association that you are in. It could be a new area, and you met some new people, or whatever. Just any type of relationship with dealing with people where you have to relate to them, whether it's in a love interest way, whether it's in a business way, whether it's we're in this to build this, we're in this to grow this, I'm doing this with y'all for this. It's structural. It's whatever you have built so far, it is strong. And whatever's going to come after that is going to be stronger. And you're taking your time. There's a lot of communication going on. So even though you showed the fire and everything, and we're looking at some earth qualities, a lot of earth qualities here, but we also have to look at some number 3. You know what I mean? It's a number 3, so that's a communication number off the bat. So it's working, and not only are you communicating, you're doing something about it. You can see the growth. You can see, how that disagreement actually worked, and why you disagreeing is not. It's not disagreeing because you are on the same pathway, the same goals, same, it's like same thing, but you might have an idea, or they might have an idea that you haven't thought about, but you're like, oh, I don't see that. And then they just have to, it's kind of like more like give you more information. That's kind of how it is. I can't even say disagreement. It's just like giving you information that you didn't know before. And when you get new information, some people be like, oh, okay. But some people have to sit on it. But hold on, let me give it a couple, days, or let me sit on it for 2 weeks or whatever. And others is like, okay, well, sounds good to me. Let's roll. So it just depends on what type of person you are. But either way, they respect your time. They respect your space. You respect their time. You respect their space. And it's just a beautiful thing. So what a good way to start a relationship, be in a relationship with something, be attached to something that is structural, and it has wonderful potentials to grow. Have a wonderful day and night. And this is all because I forgot to mention this before. The Venus and Mars is in Aquarius, and also there is Saturn, and this hollers Saturn too. So not only do you have the love and the passion and the communication and everybody shining and being stars in their own individual right, and each person in that situation, relationship, or association we just loves the light that they see. So yeah, this is the yes card to, do they love you for who you are, or they in it for something else? And in your case, yeah, they're in it because you attract each other. You got like minds. You are on the same path. So you are in it for something, but it's to build something together, to make it stand, to make it grow, to make it in that sense. Have a wonderful day and night during this Pisces season, kind of a cuss, because we're about to hit Aries season. And this is a good card before you even hit Aries season. So you on your way, okay? Because fire, it's going to take a lot of fire to tear this down. So you good. You already got the coding in. It ain't not going, So you doing a very good job, and with the relationships and associations if you pick this one. All right, if you chose the water element, you see you have the world. You have the world, and people in your community see that in your relationships. And your relationships, it can be a love relationship, it could be, a soulmate, it could be a twin flame relationship, it can be a relationship with a family member, it could be a relationship with your already partnership, and maybe you was working on some things because you had some things to work out, because you didn't want to just throw away the 20 years of because you really get that person really gets you, but it's just some things that you had to work out, and you're in that phase now. Or you might be already completed that phase. But the answer is yes, they do love you for you and not for something else but you. And with this you that they love being able to build things. Y'all thinking big, just like the fire. People who resonated with the fire element, they're building. They're about that foundation. So ain't nothing gonna tear this down. No war, no fire, no water, no nothing. Like, we really taking our time. We getting it right. We're structurally sound, and you're in the same situation. You're using all of the, but it looks different, but it's kind of like the same in a sense. You're using all of like the fixed elements, to keep things structured, to keep things going. When you can gain the world, you can gain all those goals and intentions that you guys do when you have the pillow talk, or you're sitting, at a coffee lounge, working things out, or you're at a park somewhere, or you're at a convention, or you're at a new soul group meeting, or whatever. You're connecting with your liked people that believe in the same things, and do the same things, and so that all is coming together. Okay, who we were associated with is all coming together. And the Venus and Mars is really like, they've been hanging out for a minute now. You can check out my other videos that I did, Venus and Mars, when they were in Pisces. So you can check that out and then put some pieces together, because the more pieces to the puzzle, you can really see what the picture is, right? Especially if you don't have that box, right, to be cheating and be like, yo, where that flower need to go, okay? But you have it, and it's passionate. It's you guys are really thinking outside of you, so you're not just stuck in this type of brain, this mundane brain. You're really thinking big, huge, and with your goals, and maybe you say, okay, well, we want to do this and we want to do that. Yeah, you are doing that. And if it's just starting, this is good. This is a yes for you, right? So enjoy this wonderful Venus Mars. Like I said, honey, they're hanging out, they dining, they going out to museums, they at parks, they having arguments, they healing wounds, they doing a lot of stuff, putting salt on the wound. They going through little arguments and stuff, but it work this, it's time to fix this, because Aries is coming up next, right? The Aries season. So while this is Pisces season, the reason why I'm reading it is because sometimes we can get stuck where we don't know if this is right for us or not, or because maybe people are getting in your ear, or maybe you was raised a certain way and it's just programmed in you to feel like this and think like this, but deep inside, nah. You know what I mean? The real me is showing up. You know what I mean? What you knew before, nah. I know some things now. So now I'm on that journey. So this is that time. And then, but you can get kind of stuck with in the Pisces season, where and then with all the alignments, you get confused. You don't know what's real, because you be like, oh my gosh, should I do this shit? Because of past experiences, come on now. That can get us stuck a whole lot by past experiences. But water signs is this, not water signs, water element, the ones who chose and resonate with this card, they say yes. Have a good day and night during this Pisces Aries cusp. All right, let's surround those who resonated with the air element. So the air element, you see here, you're working on the relationship. You're working on the associations and who you associate yourself with, even if it comes down to individuals or groups or communities where you live, all of that. The store that you go to, anything that you consider being in a relationship with, because some people go to a bakery all the time, like they don't go to no other bakery. That's a relationship. Where everybody knows your name. That's a relationship too. So this is all about, do they love you for you, or is it something else? So at this point, it looks good, you know what I mean? But it is Pisces season. So like I told the other elements, it's at this point where everybody is in a state of delusion. Is this real? Is it not? Say what type of energy? Come again? Hold on, let me sit down and process this. Or, did this make sense or not? Is it me? Sometimes you got to run it by people. Like, is it me, or is, I just want to know. Am I bugging? That type of thing. So we all going through this. In this situation, you are working on it. So you are looking at this person, and you have this working relationship, and it's you're both into it, but and you can see the growth and the potential, and you have produced a lot of great things from it, whether it be a business, whether it means you produce children, whether it means you created a garden in the community with 5 people, and that's a new project, and now you're looking to expand to do this in other communities in your area. All relationships and associations we talking about here, do they love you for who you are, or are they messing with you for some other reason or intentions? So the person that you're with, the associations that you connect yourself, you are seeing a lot of growth and potential. And there is growth and potential depending on what stage you are, the beginning, middle, or end. If you're at the end, you already seen it. Like, oh, we do this together, we create this together, we do this. I mean, you can go on and on and on. Like, we can sit down and have a 2-hour conversation about what y'all done did. Okay? And you showing me pictures, and this and that, and captions, and and you got the air there, so it's a lot. Like, it's not by accident that you chose this element. You just running your mouth about this. There might be some haters out there, I don't know, but this is not about that. Okay, this is about if they love you, if you go to go. So for what you are doing together, they definitely respect what you do and respect what y'all do together, because it's a wonderful connection that can make things and make it work and have value in it as well, and have stability, and it's passionate. It's a passionate thing. But the future, you know what I mean? Where does it either go from here? Where do I go from here? Where is this going? Just depends on what stage you are, but you get what I'm saying. That kind of thing where you sometimes when you side eye and you catch yourself side eye, you're like that, yeah, and it gets you in that doubt. But this is normal right now, so I'm not surprised that you got this. Is not a bad thing, because it's all in energy, it's all in the air. So this will be a good time to just chill, take a step back. Maybe you guys been working on a project, or you guys been working on your relationship, or seeing each other and building things that maybe it's an everyday thing. Like maybe you Zoom in every day, whatever. Maybe you need to take just a little break, just a little, especially the new moon is coming up. I mean, not moon, full moon is coming up soon in a couple days. So that'll be a good time to be like, yo, I'm about to take some chill time and just I must turn my phones off, my notifications. I will not be on social media. I'm just doing a me time, this weekend. All right. And I'm just going to step back and just, reanalyze. You ain't got to tell them all that, but you get what I'm saying. Reanalyze the relationship, the association, just to see, okay, in reality, since Saturn is so next to Venus and Mars right now, like Saturn is just looking at them like, okay, from a distance, and they all in Aquarius, okay? So take a step back, be a Saturn for a minute, take a step back, look at Venus and Mars, be the observer, you know what I mean? Be the third party of the situation, and look at the relationship as if you was somebody else, after you was looking at it in a Saturn eye, as is this structure? Is this weird? Where can I see this self in 50 years? That type of thing. How long will it last? Can something destroy it? Is it destroyable? Is it made out of paper? Is it like the 3 little pigs? It's going to happen when we put on this one? Is it, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So enjoy this little cuspy Pisces / Aries transit that we're going through, with this Venus and Mars hanging out together, and Saturn just taking a look at all the shenanigans that's going on in social media, dealing with relationships. For those of you who chose the Earth element here, which is the pine cone, you got the 4 of Cups. So how's it going? But that's cool. Everybody needs this moment. Okay. So this is that pause when it comes to, do they love me for me, or is it something else? Am I in this love relationship? And you know what? We could do it vice versa. Am I in this relationship because I love them for who they are and everything that they are? Or are they, in this relationship because they love me for everything that I am? You know what I mean? Or am I at this associated with this group or this community or these group of folks or these peoples over here or this neighborhood that everybody knows your name? You know what I mean? Is it for me or is it not for me? Okay? Is this going to work? Because right now, I've been doing good. I'm just putting my mindset into y'all right now. The ones who resonate, I've seen my progression. I've seen my growth. You know what I mean? I take care of that. I appreciate that. I'm in gratitude of that. However, right? I have a lot of things that I do want to accomplish with this person with these group of people, with this organization, with this foundation, whatever, right? This congregation. But right now, I just need to take a chill pill. So this is not a yes or a no. This is a pause. You know what I mean? And not in a pause like in a negative way, because it just depends on how you say it, right? It's just a pause in a good way. Full moon is coming up in a couple of days. So full moon energy it always comes a little early, you know. Not all energies come a little early. We just get them a little bit later because of the distance that we are. But so in actuality, that full moon energy has been trickling down. I mean, I noticed it yesterday. I don't know about everybody else, but you can put it in the comments. Yeah, I noticed it. Well, maybe the day before yesterday. Well, but really concealed it yesterday. It was like, all right. You know, when you just like, you got the tingle in, and then you finally do that, all right. Yeah, it's like, all right moment. All right, so that's what you're doing right now. You're just chilling a little bit early with the full moon. And you're saying, okay, it's not like you ain't got the stamina. It's not like you ain't got the passion. It's not like you ain't got the words to put it in. You just need to take a break, to take some time off. And this is like a wonderful weekend to do that with the full moon. Just like I told the people who have chose the air element, you know, this is a good time for you to take a chill pill, maybe, you know, journal. You know, things have been moving so fast, whether it's in the world or in social media or in people's communities and life. It's just so fast. Like, we just got to 2022 and here we are now. You know, take a look at the calendar. Like, I bet you can remember what you had on January 1st. Years ago, you couldn't even remember what you had on 3 days ago. You're like, what did I have on? Am I repeating the same outfit or what? And you like, screw it. Now you got a clear vision of what you had on. Because time is just speeding so fast. So taking this chill pill is good. And I know you see that cup behind you. So yeah, it's an offer. It might be an engagement ring. It might be somebody asking you out to dinner. You know, just the first step. It might be, you know, oh, we already went that, now we are planning our wedding and this, that, and the other. Or it could be somebody offering you a new job. That's association. Anything that you spend a whole lot of time, man, believe it or not, if you calculate how much time you sit at your job versus how much time you spend with yourself versus how much time you spend with people that you want to spend time with, right? Calculate that. You know, people is your associations at work, okay? AKA your friends at work. So you might be getting a new opportunity, whether it's a new job or a new business partner, a new collab project. Maybe somebody introduced you to somebody for the first time and you looking like, hold up, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Meet me outside by the tree. I gotta think about this. But whatever it is, it's a pause. So this is not a yes, it's a no. It's I need time to think about it. It ain't nothing wrong with that, you know? Because this is about, does this person's organization, group, are they accepting you, valuing you for who you are and what you can bring to the table because you feel the same way? You know, is it like that, or is it sideways where, you know, they not loving you like you think they loving you? There's some intentions, maybe because you're just talented and they want to use you, you know, maybe because you know, you look cute, or you handsome, or you fine, and you eye candy, and you look good on IG cameras, and you make everybody jealous. It could be that petty too, you know. And you already been doing so good up to this point. So now you're just saying, I don't want to make no more mistakes. So before I make any mistakes, because before I done made some, so you got clarity, and that's really good during Pisces season because there's a lot of delusions going on, and you got Venus, and you got Mars. Hanging out at the restaurant. You got Saturn over there chilling, you know, watching Venus and Mars, you know, looking with the black shades on, you know, and like, what are they doing? And you pretty much can see what social media is looking like when it comes to relationships and associations and who's affiliated with who and who's related to who. And when was the last time somebody was with that person? What happened was. So we've been seeing this. Even if we try to ignore it, it's in our faces, okay? So, but you're smart. You're like, I've learned. I'm not letting these cups in front of me fall because I worked too hard and I made really good decisions so far. And I'm not going to associate myself with this person or these persons or this group or this organization or this label or whatever it is, or this designer or this community or this church or this whatever. Facebook broke. It could be that tiny. I'm not going to associate myself just quite not yet. I know, but before we go any further, I need a moment. And that's okay. Everybody needs a moment, especially now, like I said, during Pisces season, where everything can be kind of like, like, should I? It's kind of like Ice Age, I can't remember. I think, Siren and Ice Age. It's like that. It could be like that. If you don't know, just look up on YouTube, Siren, Ice Age. I can't remember if it's one or two. It's probably one, because usually I watch just like the first of something, and then I don't do sequels because it hasn't been proven to me enough that sequels are good. Not just yet, unless it's just like really, because I'm not really a movie person. It really got to take something to get me to watch a whole movie. But that's besides the point. But look up Siren, Ice Age, and the reason why I watched it, because I got kids. You ain't got no choice, okay? So I know that. She's like, I thought she said she don't watch movies. How she know that? I got kids. So Siren, Ice Age, I believe is one. It's probably one. Siren. And that will give you an idea of what's going on in relationships all over. It's not just you. Have a good Pisces, cusp in Aries, almost full moon. Happy Venus and Mars hanging out with Saturn looking on in Aquarius while we in Pisces season. Okay, and spring is about to come and it's about to get hot and heavy when it comes to association. So figure it out now, because Aries is about to hit, and when Aries hit, so you're doing a good thing. The ones who have chosen to pause for a moment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have a good day.